Why do so many marriages slowly fall apart? Not with scandal, not with shouting, not with one explosive moment, but slowly, quietly. Two people can still share the same house, the same table, the same bed, and yet feel completely alone. The painful truth is this: most marriages don't collapse because love disappears. They collapse because connection slowly fades. And sometimes, neither person knows when it began. No couple stands at the altar planning to drift apart. They promise forever. They promise partnership. They promise loyalty. But life does not stay in the honeymoon phase. Responsibilities grow. Bills arrive. Children demand attention. Stress multiplies. And slowly, survival replaces intimacy. Conversations become practical. Affection becomes assumed. Appreciation becomes silent. And silence becomes normal. But distance always begins quietly. Long before modern counseling existed, Jesus Christ understood something profound. He knew the human heart. He knew love is not sustained by emotion alone. He knew that what we neglect slowly fades. And he gave answers that still protect marriages today. Not dramatic solutions, but daily principles. In the beginning of a relationship, pursuit is natural. You call, you text, you listen carefully, you notice small details. But after marriage, pursuit often becomes assumption. We're married, they know I love them. But love that is only assumed eventually feels invisible. Jesus taught love as action, consistent, intentional, self-giving. Love is not sustained by memory, it is sustained by effort. The solution? Pursue your spouse again. Look at them when they speak. Say thank you out loud. Compliment them intentionally. Protect time together. Love fades when it is presumed. Love grows when it is pursued. Many marriages do not fail because of hatred. They fail because of unhealed wounds. A harsh word that was never apologized for. A moment of feeling unimportant. A disappointment that stayed buried. Over time, small hurts stack up. And what begins as frustration becomes emotional withdrawal. Jesus Christ never ignored wounded hearts. He healed them. He restored them. Because unhealed pain does not disappear, it hardens. The solution is not louder arguments. It is vulnerable honesty. Instead of saying, "You never listen," say, "When this happens, I feel unseen." Healing begins when defense ends. Walls fall when vulnerability rises. The quietest killer of marriage is not anger, it is pride. The unwillingness to apologize first. The need to win the argument. The silence after conflict. Pride says, if they cared, they would fix it. Humility says, I care enough to go first. Jesus Christ modeled humility. He lowered himself. Not because he was weak, but because love requires surrender. The solution? Lower your pride. Break the silence. Say the apology. Even if you were only 10% wrong. Humility reopens doors that ego quietly closed. Marriage begins as unity, but over time, comparison creeps in. Scorekeeping begins. I did this. You didn't do that. Suddenly, it is no longer us. It becomes me versus you. Jesus taught sacrificial love, not dominance, not control, but service. When both partners choose to serve instead of compete, resentment loses power. Unity must be protected like something fragile, because once unity breaks, distance grows quickly. The solution is simple: fight the problem together. Never fight each other alone. Here is what most people don't realize. Most marriages do not need a miracle. They need intentional reconnection. They need humility. They need vulnerability. They need daily love chosen again. Jesus Christ restores what people are willing to surrender. When even one heart softens, change begins. When even one person lowers pride, distance shrinks. Sometimes healing begins with one brave step. If your marriage feels fragile, do not panic. Distance does not mean destruction. It often means neglect, and neglect can be repaired. Pursue again. Listen again. Apologize again. Choose unity again. Jesus Christ does not abandon broken hearts, and He does not abandon struggling marriages either. Slow drift does not have to become permanent separation. There is still time. There is still hope. Jesus gives hope.